Hello and welcome to another episode of A Guy's Gotta Eat. Today we are making, don't know why I'm pointing at something, easy cheesecake. Ingredients you'll need: Oreos, cream cheese, cream, and casting sugar. I don't know the difference between casting sugar and regular sugar, but I think we need casting sugar. Tools you'll need are a blender, a way of measuring a tablespoon of something, a dish of some sort, a cup measurement for measuring a cup of something, a smaller bowl, and a bigger bowl. Let's get to it. We'll get started with what takes the longest first. Don't need that quite yet. Grab your set amount of cream, no longer at the start of the videos, but in the description of the video, so that's handy if you're looking for a place for the measurements and such. Don't be like me and buy a bottle of cream and then drink the whole bottle of cream before you make the episode, because, well, one, I think it's incredibly bad for you, and two, you just don't have cream. Pour your set amount of cream into a bowl, get to blending. You want your cream to be about this consistency, where it just slightly moves out of the bowl, but it's not, basically so it's not cheese, but it's a thickened cream. I am sorry for being horrible at explaining things. We were having a cup of cream. I don't know why I didn't use my cup for measuring. Now you will grab your 100 grams. Yep, you grab 100 grams of cream cheese and just plop it in here. I've been told you want it to sit around room temperature, because if it's too cold, it gets too hard and is, well, just harder to work with. You want 2 tablespoons of casting sugar for your, well, everything else really, ratio. We're done with this for now. No, we weren't. Alright guys, now we've got our casting sugar and cream cheese in there. We're going to use our handy bendable scooping mechanism, which is actually really handy, and just scoop our cream into our mixture now. Look how clean that bowl is. It's because of the scooping mechanism. Now we grab our blender and get back to blending everything into one smooth cream mixture thing. There we go. Now we grab our scooping mechanism and then scoop the rest of the stuff off the blender, and this should be the last we see of the blender. There we go, we've got our cream stuff. Now put this to the side and we get to our base mixture. Also good to say, we will need 100 grams of butter. Now we're going to chuck our butter in the microwave. Again, I'm a man who loves to panic, so I usually only put it in for about 20 seconds at a time, stir it, another 20 seconds at a time, stir it, and so forth and so forth. Oreos. Time to crush some Oreos. No! Alright, now we grab our crushing device, a rolling pin of some sort, if you will, and just crush it. Go for gold. Alright guys, you want your Oreos to be sitting about this dusty kind of consistency. Yeah, I know it's weird, I didn't think it would go to dust myself either, considering it did have some of that, you know, inner Oreo stuff, but it dusts perfectly fine. So, there we go. After you have crushed your Oreos, put it at the base, and then just pour your butter on top of it, and then we put it in the fridge for 20 minutes so it settles. Now we're going to chuck this in our fridge, and we'll see you guys when we start doing other things. So now that's done, we're going to crush some more Oreos to mix in with our cream. Pour your Oreo stuff into your cheesecake, and we're not going to blend it again. We're going to grab our device of your choice, and we're just going to fold it in on itself. The reason we're not just blending it and we're folding it in on itself is so you get an even consistency of Oreo going throughout the whole cream mixture. If you just want a plain, you know, cheesecake thing, then you go for a plain cheesecake thing. You don't have to have a filling. We have it all pretty much evenly, consistently mixed out. Our base is settled. Damn, I just washed my dishes. Now it's time to add our cheesecake layer to our cheesecake. Time to add our medium level to our base. The advantage to doing this at home is that you can make whole new concoctions, like chunky Oreo cheesecake. Also another advantage, are you like me? Do you find cheesecakes have way too much base and not enough cheesecake? Home make it. Problem solved. Ridiculously large amounts of cheese to cake ratio. We've made the world's first chunky double cheesecake. Take note, McDonald's. It's fun because my last name is McDonald. This thing's looking purdy. 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 gonna give up. Now it's time for our topping layer. We weren't left with a whole of a lot of Oreo, so it's a happy Oreo. Now, how long do we leave the cheesecake for again? 2 hours. 2 hours. You're telling me 2 hours till I can have this cheesecake. 2 hours. We leave our cheesecake for 2 hours. So, alright guys, we'll see you again in 2 hours. Alright guys, it's been an unnecessarily large amount of time. 2 hours to be exact. But here we are, a finished product. A happy, lumpy cheesecake. Easy to make. Long as well, but easy to make. Also, an alternative way of doing this is just freezing the cheesecake for an hour, then leaving it in the fridge for half an hour. But it doesn't yield quite the same pleasant texture and results that just putting it in the fridge for that extra half hour does. So, always recommend putting it in the fridge, letting it chill for its length of time over a slightly quicker and actually harder route. Definitely has the consistency and difficulty of cuttingness that cheesecake has. There's one thing I can say about myself. I definitely know how to make a base for a cheesecake. Hey, look at that. The base holds together and everything. Here you go guys, see? Testing the waters there. Testing the waters there. The base is definitely sturdy enough to the point where nothing falls off. So, here we go. Taste test time. I don't know what to say, but it tastes like Oreos and cheesecake. Ridiculously heavenly good combination. Recommend this one to you guys. Easy cheesecake to make at home. Good. Highly recommended. Go for it. Gold. Good. Tastes nice. Good. Pleasure. See ya. See ya. Pop them. Bubbling. We got some popcorn. We got some. Assume you know what to do from this point. It's cooked. Layer of white chocolate topping with our cheese fries, Jack Daniels, beef patty. We are in bed.